Hi, I'm Matthew Diamond.
And I'm Paula Zivit, and together we are the co-chairs of the Mytoronto Changing Perspectives, a project dedicated to putting a spotlight on homelessness through the art of photography.
The inspiration for this initiative comes from the My London project, produced by Cafe Art. This project has been done in Manchester, São Paulo, Brazil, Sydney, Australia, New Orleans, and is now being done in Toronto. Fujifilm has agreed to donate 100 single-use cameras, which will be distributed to people living on the street.
We will offer educational resources such as teaching the art of photography, communication skills, and offering a creative outlet. Our goal is to provide the tools needed to open new doors and give participants the opportunity to change their lives.
We will collect, print, and archive the photos. The photos will then be judged by a panel of photography professionals and artists. The winning images will be displayed throughout the city and put through a public vote by members of the Toronto community at large.
Mytoronto provides an opportunity for volunteers, business leaders, community agencies, and Vahafta staff to come together to make a difference.
I'm talking to people in municipal licensing and standards, transportation services, perhaps TTC, and we all get an opportunity to come together and make a difference.
We have a chance through this project to see the value and the assets of every person who's experiencing homelessness that participates. We will see our city through their eyes.
Art, when you consider it, is transformative. It's transformative for the people who make it in terms of self-expression, development of confidence, achievement, and it's transformative for the people who view it in terms of breaking down barriers, addressing issues of stigma and discrimination. So I just think this is a project with some fabulous potential.
I think it's an excellent opportunity to create economic opportunities for people experiencing homelessness, but also to create conversations, because from our perspective at the City of Toronto, it's about helping the broader community understand the reasons why people experience homelessness.
So yeah, there is this great perspective that one can have, that people who are living on the street have. Quite often though, that perspective is just ignored. So this project, we go out to people and offer them cameras to document this life that is otherwise kind of falls off the wheel of history.
To see how I look at the city being on a print someplace, and a lot of people are looking and going, wow, look at that, eh? And catches them to make them go,
I mean, I would feel, really proud to see my pictures published.
The camera can depict other ways of seeing things. It's like music.
To suddenly get that acknowledgement for doing something great from such a simple project, that's mind-blowing. That then gives you that encouragement to think, actually, people do care. People do want to help us rebuild our lives. The opportunities I've had since this competition has been mind-blowing.
As people on the street turn their cameras onto the world at large, that we are able to look at ourselves and say, well, what are we doing? What are we doing about homelessness? That's where the project will ultimately be judged.
We currently have a fantastic roster of partners and sponsors. Fujifilm, the City of Toronto, the Alliance to End Homelessness, Ryerson University, and the Fred Victor Society have all come together to work with Via Hafta, who is organizing this project.
We recognize the need for further financial assistance and community engagement to cover the costs of printing, educational resources, film processing, transportation, and much more that allow this project to succeed.
By providing single-use cameras to those affected by homelessness in our city, we aim to shine a light on the potential of people who are currently overlooked and denigrated.
Thank you for taking the time to support Mytoronto Changing Perspectives.